If you're having issues with your doors not opening when it gets to a floor, when you're on passenger operation, let's go to open up iView. File, connection, open. Gonna connect to our controller. First thing you want to see is if you have anything in car status. You want to make sure that you're in passenger operation and not any other mode, as in test or capture. One way you could look at what our controller is sending out for outputs is you can go to View, Diagnostics, Diagnostic Flags. The screen is going to pop up here in the bottom. You're going to press the plus on car operation. You can check either your front or rear doors. In this case, we're going to check our front. As we can tell, our door input statuses. We have our gate switch high, open limit high. If your job requires door lock monitoring, we got position monitoring high, and our door lock is high. So we want to make sure when the doors are fully closed that this is what we have, the only inputs that we have high. Here's we can check our door output status. We can see if the software is telling the hardware to open up the doors. So here, I'm going to give an example. I'm going to open up our call registration here at the top left. We can tell the car is at the bottom floor, first floor already. So I'm going to hit it to give it a car call to the first floor, and it should open up the doors. And we want to view our door output statuses down here. So as you can tell, we have our door output status. We had our open function that went high. Now our door close function is high. So we're going to look at our door input statuses when the doors are in their sequence of opening and what should be high and what should be low. So when the doors are fully open, close limit should be high. And if people are passing by, photo eye would be high. You can check your open button here to see if someone's pressing it, the close button as well. See our nudging power, lock power. So if you're still having issues with the doors opening and you do get, or closing, and you do actually get the functions here on your iView. So now you're gonna want to get on top of the car and check for voltages out of your car top board, because that is where your outputs would go to your door operator for front doors. For rear doors, there might be a inputs and outputs that's going to an input or output board on top of the car. But here, show an example for front doors. Here would be our car top board. As you can tell right here on the left side, we'll have our door open function, door boost function, door close function, nudging. So that's all our outputs from the car top board. Our inputs from the door operator is right here. So right below it, you have door position monitor, door close limit, door open limit, photo Y, safety age. So just like the software said, we should be sending a door output for door open function. So I'm going to put our lead on common for 1, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. And then check our door open function. Right now, as you can tell, I have my meter set to AC voltage. So we're going to give it a car call to the same landing for it to open the doors. You can tell we got 126 volts AC on door open function. If you see the software saying door open function, but you're not getting the 120 volts AC out of the car top board, it means an issue with the car top board. If you are getting your proper voltage out of the car top board, but the door is not opening, then something to do with the door operator side. You could also test your door close function and your nudging on here. If you're not getting any voltages for anything, you want to make sure you have car top communication as well too. And you want to make sure that you have voltage all the time from common to DLSP. You can tell we have 126 volts AC there. If we don't have our voltage there, then we want to look at our I-Link connections to make sure we have our 2-bus. Make sure no fuses are blowing as well. If you have a setup with rear doors, what you want to do is you want to go to View, Configuration, I/O boards. You're going to see underneath car top cabinet an MIAC and MOR board. You can go to MOR, highlight it, click View, and then you can see if these go high for rear door close power or rear door open power. So if these lights go high, it could be an issue with the actual hardware with the MIAC or MOR board on top of the car. Here you can see your inputs and outputs as well, and the MIAC board. Rear door main close button, rear main door open button,